you are in the world today. And today we're going to be discussing about how the Federal High Court in Lagos sentenced a former executive director of the NIMASA, okay, Captain Ezekiel Bala Agaba, to 7 years imprisonment for laundry case of 1.5 billion naira. Okay, I'm on the phone right now with a Pastor Tony. Okay, hello, Pastor Tony.
How are you doing?
We are doing great, sir.
Thank God. Oh.
We are doing great. So this,
Nice to be with you again.
thank you, sir. This case, this afternoon we received this news, okay, that the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos has sentenced a former executive director of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Captain Ezekiel Bala Agaba, to 7 years in prison for laundering the sum of 1.5 billion naira. Okay, so the Justice Ibrahim Buba handed down the sentence on Wednesday after convicting the former, okay, NIMASA ED. Okay, so this news came in from channels. At least this one is a very reliable source. Okay, so according to the news, in 2015, the EFCC had alleged that the convict, while serving as the ED in charge of a maritime safety and shipping, fraudulently conspired with the then Director General Patrick Akpabolu Kemi to obtain a huge sum by force pretense from the federal government, after which it was fraudulently converted. Okay, so in June 2019, the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos also sentenced the former Director General of the agency, okay, Kalisto Obi, to 7 years in prison or a sum of 42 million naira fine. Okay, what is going on in Nigeria that even though many of them are in jail for corruption charges, we are still receiving fresh cases of corruption in the country. Hello, Pastor Tony.
That's a very serious question. Why are we still having fresh cases of corruption in the country?
Yes.
Despite the sentencing of some of them that have been caught.
Yes.
Is that what you asked me?
That is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's a very funny question, Madam. Because in a society where 99% of everybody is corrupt, sentencing just one or two or three of them to jail cannot stop the corruption. Because look at it, since I was young on the street of Lagos, we've been catching thieves. Many of them, they put tire on them, they burn them. Many of them, they beat them. Many of them, they put to jail. Does that reduce thieves on the street of Lagos?
No, not at all.
So, the society is a society of thieves, society of politicians, not politicians, politicians. So, anybody with their caught, that is the one, the other one, that one is just a stupid one, that's why they catch it. And most of the ones that they catch and send them to jail or to whatever is because they probably step on higher tools.
Yes. Yes.
Or the money they catch does not go round enough. So that's why they put them in jail. So this jail thing does not really curb corruption in the country. No, it's not reducing corruption in the country. It's either the ones that they put in jail, the money they got does not go round enough, or they step on higher tools. So the whole society, I don't see anybody in government or in politics that comes here to serve Nigeria. Everyone comes just to chop their own. Our society is anybody who can put in position, either in government or in companies or in politics or even in churches, is to just chop their own. We have a society moyo, that is, as long as me am full, I don't care who is hungry.
When you visit Nigeria in 21st century, we still don't have steady electricity in the country. 21st century. For those who
Talking of the facilities and the amenities that we're supposed to have in the country, it's like wasting time and energy. To me, I don't know about you or anybody else, because I remember when I was a young boy, around 1964, 65, we used to sit with my dad in the balcony and his friends. All they were talking about there is that no electricity, no water, no, you know. In 1979, when we were doing the election, I was already grown. I was a late teenager then. So all they were talking about is no electricity, no water, no road. That's what one. I mean, Awolowo, Azikiwe, Waziri, Aminu Kano, and all of them used to campaign. Oh, we are going to do electricity, we are going to bring water. Where is water? Where is the electricity? And now we are here 41 years after, the same story. So that is not the problem in Nigeria. Electricity and water are just fourth level of our problems. The fourth level, what about the third level? What about the second level? What about the fourth level? The foundation of the problem. We have to deal with all these things. If we don't go back and deal with the foundation, we cannot deal with the second level, third level, fourth level, electricity and supply. When we're talking about electricity and supply, we are talking as if we are talking about Western world. No, it's not the same. The Western world, they have their own corruption too, but they have just the first level, the foundational level. So second level, third level, and fourth level are easy to attain, to attain and maintain. But in our own case, we are not dealing with the fourth level at all. So second level, third level, or fourth level is useless. There's not going to be electricity, there's not going to be water, there's not going to be good roads, there's not going to be good education, there's not going to be good hospitals, unless go back and deal with the foundation.
How can we deal with the foundation?
The foundation is our heart. Our heart is corrupted. Most of us here in Nigeria, we even think that corruption is a part of our culture.
So we have to.
So we cannot just be looking at what they do in Western world and be comparing it to our situation. It's not the same. We all went to school in Western world. They're dealing with their own problems with a different mindset. The mindset which we are dealing with our own problem is what is the major problem that we have. It's not what we're doing or what we don't do. It is how we are handling the situation.
So how can we program our minds to be a corrupt-free minds in Nigeria?
Let me ask you one question. They arrested Magu.
Corrupt-free minds.
They left him or they don't sleep. We don't know. We don't have confirmation yet. But do you think that people in a village, they think it's a corrupt officer?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the people in a village, they will support you to put him in jail? No.
They won't.
They will begin to propaganda now that you are victimizing him. That's the whole side.
So this,
That's the whole side.
but we need solution. We need solution how to minimize corruption in Nigeria in order for the country to develop. Otherwise, if we continue with this corruption in Nigeria as a country, the heartbeat of Africa, when you visit Nigeria, you will be disappointed with the level of development in Nigeria right now. Okay. For those who have visited Ghana, when you are traveling from Ghana to Nigeria, immediately you arrive in Nigeria, it's like you just arrive in ghetto. Honestly. The difference is very big between Ghana and Nigeria. When you look at the natural resources, we have natural resources more than Ghana. But Ghana is very developed compared to Nigeria. They don't even know what is an electricity problem there. Still, basic necessity. We are struggling to achieve. basic necessity in Nigeria in 21st century. So we have long way to go. We have to take these corruption cases seriously in Nigeria. Otherwise, our country, we don't have good healthcare system. People are dying from minor diseases in Nigeria because of lack of healthcare system in the country. These are the problems because of the embezzlement of our resources, our money, our everything. That is why they don't have enough money to invest in the healthcare system. Hmm? This is a serious
The
problem.
Ghana you are talking about, madam,
Mm,
is two things. You pass through Ghana, you see what Ghanaians have done in their country, which you think is better than what we are doing in our country. That's one. 40 years ago, 45 years ago, Ghana was a mess. It was a total mess. But then what happened is the Ghanaians, they changed their mentality. They begin to see that corruption is not a way of life. Do we see that way in Nigeria? No. Up to today, corruption is still a way of life. The reason why politicians go into politics is to chop their own, a way of life. Anybody they put in position of power or authority is to chop his own. What is that? A way of life. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. Ghanaians, they have changed their mentality. I've been with many of them, both people on the street and people in government. I've talked to a lot of them. I relate with a lot of them. But then, the reason why they talk to Ghanaians today, they don't make, apart from one criminal mind, they don't see corruption as their way of life anymore. And to be honest with you, I was in Ghana in 1981. In Accra, they get themselves too. They see some corruption as a way of life at that time. They were cutting rolling. They hated rolling. They didn't want rolling, but rolling was already power, fighting corruption. And he was not corrupting himself. But whoever wants to fight corruption in Nigeria corrupt themselves. Look at what happened to Magu. Magu is supposed to be the one catching the corrupt people. They is even more corrupt than them. And now they arrest Magu. And I told you the very day they arrested him, me and you will talk. I said nothing is going to come out of this situation. Why? Because the people that are going to sit to in the set of panel, they've been setting up panel in Nigeria since I was born. What comes out of all these panels? Nothing. What's going to come out of this panel that's dealing with Magu? Nothing. What comes out of the panel that is dealt with Obasanjo and the Mustafa? Nothing. Nothing. They even invited Babangida to help them. And nobody treated anything to him. So it's all drama in Nigeria. Until we stop seeing corruption as our way of life, look at Nigerian society yourself. From the people that are selling pure water, to people that are selling oranges, bread, clothes, food, everything, all from beginning to all the way to the top, we see corruption as our way of life. That has stopped in Ghana to a very good extent. They still corrupt in Ghana, mind you. They still corrupt in Ghana. They are still corrupt officers in Ghana.
yes.
But they have reduced their corruption to a very good level.
Yes. Yes.
So if we want to solve any problem in Nigeria, we need to reduce our corruption to a very manageable level.
Yes. Yes.
The reason why we don't have good hospitals, the federal government or the state government, they allocate money to the hospitals, but the money don't get to, it don't go for good use in the hospital. So the hospitals run down. And the people who issue the money from the government office, they cannot pursue it because they get their own kickback. Or kickback or whatever you call it. That's the problem in Nigeria. Both federal and state level and local government level. Everything is fighting corruption. So how can you do me a pastor. You introduce me as a pastor yourself. The Bible says once a nation loses its righteousness, it loses its future.
So how can we minimize corruption in Nigeria?
I just told you we have to go back and stop seeing corruption as a way of life.
All of us. Now,
We set up Marco to arrest people that are corrupt, and he himself is even more corrupt than them. So how
yes.
are we going to reduce it? What solution you want me to suggest to you? To tell you want some technical ways to stop corruption. There are no technical ways that can work unless mental ways already work, unless our spiritual ways already work.
And
If our mental ways don't work, then the technical ways are not going to work.
And the worst thing in Nigeria, those who are maintaining the hierarchy positions in the country, they normally use their power, either state or federal power, to suppress other citizens. It's very common.
They went there with corruption, with corrupted minds.
Yes, yes. It's very common among Nigerians that once they occupy positions, hierarchy positions in the country, automatically it becomes a kind of a family business or personal business whereby they use their power. It can be state power or federal power to suppress other citizens, and that thing is very bad. That is the problem we are having in the country.
Because everybody in Nigeria is all about his own, himself alone, his own benefit. You see, you cannot have a society of selfish, greedy, and ignorant people and expect to have a different kind of leaders. Your leaders have to be selfish, greedy, and ignorant, because the whole society is selfish, greedy, and ignorant. Everybody is just for himself. Nobody is doing anything for the benefit of the generality. Everybody is doing something just for himself, either to gain reputation or to gain money. Nobody in Nigeria today, in politics, in government, in banking, in churches, in everywhere, everybody that we know, I don't know about you, everybody that I know, every Nigerian that I know is all about himself or herself. So that's our society. Our society is a society of greedy, selfish, and ignorant people. And you cannot produce a better leader. Your leaders have to be selfish, greedy, and ignorant.
Yesterday, I was proposing.
That's why we're having all these problems.
Yesterday.
That's the foundation for our corruption.
Yesterday.
Greed, selfishness, and ignorance.
Yesterday, sir, I was proposing external bodies regulating crimes in Nigeria, especially these economic crimes in the country. Ambassador Vicky Wifo said that would be a kind of a neo-colonialism, that if we allow the West to come and regulate crimes in Nigeria, that they're going to colonize us again, that is going to be a form of a neo-colonial ideology in Nigeria.
He's right. Look at what's happening in Zambia right now. They allow the Chinese to come and take over even some authoritative position departments in their country. Now the Chinese are beginning to treat them like slaves in their own land.
It's true, yes.
This is not 200 years ago. This is not 400, 500 years ago. This is 2020.
Yes, just happening in our face here.
So if we allow, don't deceive yourself. We have brought KLM in the 70s and early 80s. We brought KLM to Nigeria to come and manage our airlines. Where is Nigeria Airways now? KLM packed their bag and ran away. We bring foreign coaches to come and manage our football team. What happened to our football team, I beg? So you're going to bring foreign power to come and manage your police department when your mind is set on corruption. They will run away, or they will either recolonize you and suppress you even worse than it used to be, so that they can enact their own idea, or they will just leave you and run away nicely. your mind is not changed. Talk to anybody in Nigeria who is gaining out this, benefiting from this corrupt system. Tell them that we are corrupt. They will kill you. Call your brother back home who is benefiting from this corrupt. I know one of your family members is in the oil industry. Tell him it's corrupt. He will thank you. He will tell you you don't know what you are talking about.
Oh my God.
I have a lot of friends in Nigeria who are my personal friends in the Senate, in House of Reps. I even have 2 governors right now. They're my good friends. But you tell them they are corrupt. They will kill you.
That's insane.
They don't understand that because they are benefiting from it. So what are we? Until we go back, he said, if you don't know where you are going, you should be able to know where you are coming from. You see, but we don't seem to know where we are going. Maybe we should retrace our steps. If we bring foreigners to come now, and look at what happened to Donald Trump when he was trying to contest. He said, oh, those Nigerians, we pack all of them, send them back to Nigeria, and we will go and recolonize them because they didn't learn anything from the first colonization. 99% of Nigeria wanted to kill him because they thought he said something wrong. Look at it now. You yourself were making a suggestion yesterday that we should bring neo-colonizing power to come and help us in our security system.
No, I was proposing external body from outside the
what
country.
I mean. External body is neo-colonizing power.
Yeah.
Because external body that will come, they will come under the authority of their own government.
That is what Ambassador Wifo said. He said
yes,
that
the Chinese that took over Zambia, do you think it's just businessmen? No. The Chinese that you see in Nigeria that are doing great things in Nigeria, they are supported by China. If you mess with them, China will come for them.
Yes, exactly.
If you mess with them in Nigeria, China will come for your neck. The whole power of China will come. The same thing. You mess with any American in your country, America will come with their warship. Not one, not 2. They will bring all their warship. They will come and mess with you up. As much as it's going to take. Don't mess with one American in Nigeria. So they are operating on the platform of their own government too. They are operating under the auspices of their own government too. So their government is backing them. So if you bring any external power to come and help us, then we might as well say, please come and buy us. We are tired of being on our own. We can't go on anymore. Come and take over. They will take over. Look at what happened recently. We cannot manage our own family. Go to Ilesha. I don't know about other parts of Nigeria, but I know that particularly in Ilesha. These Chinese people, they bought land and they're doing farming. Guess what? When they reap the corn and the cassava and everything, guess where they took it? China. 90% of what they planted in Ilesha, they didn't keep it in Ilesha, they took it to China. But they bought expanse of land, the same machinery they use on the land of Nigeria, the same land, the same corn, everything that they planted, were inside Nigeria. But we didn't do the same thing. We didn't do it.
Chinese people,
we have the same land, the same opportunity, everything, the same weather, our own weather. They didn't bring any weather from anywhere.
It's true.
They didn't bring any rain from anywhere.
Chinese
they
people,
didn't bring water from anywhere.
They are dominating African countries. Yeah, that's so true.
Because you are not doing anything with yourself. All you are doing is cheating yourself, treating yourself like slaves, and taking whatever you get from yourself to them. So that's why they come and dominating you. In our own part of Nigeria, Yoruba, they say Onigba don't prepare any calabash, that if it is the owner of the calabash that calls his calabash broken, it is what you call your calabash that people will call it. So because we don't treat ourselves like good people, of course people will come and treat us like shit. Look, until we learn to face the reality of the situation, as a media personality, as a broadcaster, or you as a teacher or professor, as I know, whatever happens, pastors, judges, when government officers, as long as we don't face the reality of the foundation of our problem, we never go to solve any problem. We never go to solve any problem.
I'm reading some of the comments here. People are leaving comments. Oh, okay. Pius, okay, let me read with this. So including assets, monetary and non-monetary, once above your estimated earning, you should be called to questioning and jailed if warranted. Okay, I wish we have such regulation in Nigeria. I even said this in one of my shows that they should be regulating people's income, their wealth based on their income. If you are earning certain amount of money and you are living exorbitant lifestyle or you are spending more than your income, such person should be scrutinized, regulated. If we continue to do that, like in the West now, it's very difficult for you to be earning big money, illegal money here. Very, very difficult. How will you invest it? So that is the thing. So in Nigeria,
Hello, madam. I heard the comment that person just made. This is exactly what I've been telling you. You yourself live right here in Canada. And you know that what that person is suggesting is already written in our constitution, in our system in Nigeria, how to regulate. The civil servant must not have more than certain amount of money. Are you following me?
Yes.
The civil servants in Canada too, they can only have so much. If they have more, what happens? They pursue them.
Yes.
First of all, they will pursue them through tax payment system. You see? Second, they will pursue them through the accounting and banking system. Third, they will pursue them through cash money movement system. How money moves out of Canada and moves into Canada. The Canada monitor their own thing. So when you are moving money, even to the United States, they monitor it. Don't forget that I was running a business here in Canada, and most of my 99% of my money was coming from the United States. Every penny that runs from the United States to come to me here in Canada, Canada knows, America knows. They have a system to trace it. Sometimes your bank will just call you, the social agency in the United States, they want to ask you some questions to fill out this form, that we can send it to them. And they will teach me how to answer those questions. See? And they will send it back. What they do is they're monitoring the movement of my money.
Money, you see?
Do we have that in Nigeria? How do we monitor? The person that we appoint to monitor movement of money is the one that is actually moving the money himself.
Yes, exactly.
So that's what happened. It's not about monitoring how much everybody has. How can you monitor how much anybody has when the person that is supposed to monitor it is taking a social share of the movement of the money? This is what I'm talking about. Whoever is writing that comment, please let them hear what I'm saying.
I think he's hearing.
Yeah. How can you monitor how much I'm earning as the director general in the ministry when the person that's supposed to monitor is going to take share part of the money too? So that's our system. With all this monitoring we are talking about, they are on paper. They are written in our constitution. They are written in our laws in Nigeria. We have everything. There is nothing they have in the law of the United States to control their society, control their economy, control their country that we don't have in Nigeria. But who is carrying it out? That's the issue. Now, the catch who is going to sentence who is going to prosecute him? Clearly, the way it's supposed to be done.
I have one question, one comment here, Pastor. Listen. Okay. This person has many good questions here and comments. Okay, Pius Moye. We said, okay, he said, Nepo is busy asking what can we do to stop corruption. You need to come to Atlanta, USA, and see what your leaders are doing with our money. We have to uh, corruption people, corrupt people. We know them. Okay, so I don't want to say that word, that one. I don't want to say that. Okay, but what he's trying to say here is that we need to come and see what our political leaders are doing in Atlanta. They are using our money to invest in the US. It's getting too much. It's getting the first place any Nigerian politician wants to invest his money that he has embezzled in Nigeria is the US. They carry our money and bring it to the US to come and buy a house, living exorbitant lifestyle with their families, while they will leave the rest citizens in Nigeria to live in destitute. Enough is enough. People are living in destitute in that country. Why they will take our money away, fly their children away from the country to be living luxurious lifestyle in different parts of the world, in the Western world, developed countries, where they will allow innocent Nigerians to be dying in hunger in the country. No healthcare system. No, if you see hospital in Nigeria, oh my God, if you see hospital.
Can I say something about that?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, whoever made that comment, if you are hearing me, I'm sorry I'm not on your side. Because the same thing you are just talking about. I remember in 1965, I was sitting in the balcony as a little boy, and I remember a discussion with a friend when Akintola bought a bulletproof Rolls Royce. It was not government official vehicle. It was his own personal car. And it was 8,000 pounds at that time. When cars were only 100 pounds. The authority that my father had was 100 pounds. Then he bought a Rolls Royce of 8,000 pounds from what salary? So in 1965, we complained about them taking our money overseas to live luxuriously. In 1975, we complained about them taking our money to overseas to live luxuriously. In 1985, 95, 2005, 2015, we still complain about the same thing, and 2020, we are still complaining about the same thing. Is that going to bring any solution? So we are just complaining about whoever gets to the position what they are doing. That's what they will be doing. 20 years to this time, they will still be doing the same thing. 40 years to this time, if Nigeria is still existing, they will still be doing the same thing unless we change our mindset. Gather all of them and kill them. If you want, I don't support that. The new breed that will come after them, they will be worse. They will be worse. Because right now, I take all my children back to Nigeria to go to university in Nigeria. One of my last son, to be precise, is a secretary to the student government in University of Ife. Now, when he won the election, they could stop student activities, student union activities in the school. The same thing with University of Ibadan, they stop right now. Before the corona, they already stopped. Why? The previous student government before my son said, my son is the current one now. The previous one, they embezzled 11 million naira. Students. I'm talking about students of 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 years of age.
Yes, you see.
So these students in that age group embezzle 11 million naira while they are still students for ruling the government of the student union. In 20 years' time, when they become House of Rep member, what are they going to do? So that's why I keep telling all of you, let's go back to basics. It's not this complaining, oh, they carry our money. They will continue to carry our money. They will continue to carry our money, and we will continue to send our children out as semi-slaves.
That's what I always say.
Yes.
That's what
because maybe you don't know the history of United States of America. So develop their own country. I can see it that time. Majority of the development came after the Civil War, which meant during the time of Ulysses Grant. And go and check your Google and check your record. Up to today, record still shows that Ulysses Grant era, the 8 years, was still the most corrupt era in United States government in history. This was the time that people like Carnegie, Rockefeller, and all of them, they developed. They developed through corruption. But the problem is that all the money they got through these corruptions, they did not take it out of the United States. Carnegie rebuilt the steel industry in Pennsylvania, and that's where the Amtrak railroad in the whole of the United States come from. Rockefeller built the biggest banking industry without going to school. He didn't go to school. John D. Rockefeller. They didn't take their money to the United States to buy, to Britain. Britain was the country of God at that time.
At that time, yes.
But they didn't go there. They didn't take their money there. They kept their money in their own country. They developed their own country. JP Morgan was one of them. They started financial banking. Look at it today. They started Chase Manhattan Bank. Look at it today. Chemical Bank is not in existence no more. Chemical Bank was one of the biggest banks in the 80s. Go and check it out. So this is what happened. But our own places, our own people have just told you we have greed, selfishness, and ignorance. So whatever we get, we take it to overseas, and we are feeling big. Today in Nigeria, anybody that don't have a son or daughter overseas cannot even open mouth to talk in the society. All people saying what everybody is boasting about now in Nigeria, my child, my son is in the United States of America, my son is in Canada, my daughter is in Ireland. What the hell is that? How many Americans will be boasting that their son is in England? That's why we are not fixing our country. It's not about seeing them living large life in Atlanta. They will live large life because our society is thriving on ignorance, selfish, and greediness.
Almost all the politicians in Nigeria have their families in the West.
Everybody, any family in Nigeria that don't have somebody overseas is like they don't exist.
No, I mean the politicians. The politicians
the politicians of their standard. I'm talking about the whole society. The politicians, their standard. Immediately they have money too. They kick their own children out. Immediately they have money, they send their own children out. No, even every family in Nigeria any family in Nigeria that don't have somebody overseas, they will do anything to make sure that at least one member in their family is overseas.
Yes.
Some people come on servitude. Do you know what they call servitude? I'm going to take you there. When you get there, you will work so many years to serve me before I let you go.
Even President Buhari that said that he's fighting corruption, he didn't allow his children to attend schools in Nigeria. He sent them to foreign countries, sent them to the UK and America.
We don't love our land. We don't love Nigeria until we change our mentality from the lowest people to the highest people. If we cannot fix Nigeria. So me, I already passed the level of talking about NEPA is not working, transportation is not working. No! We have to change our mentality from greed, selfishness, and ignorance. If we cannot get out of this area, we cannot get out of corruption. And if we don't get out of corruption, we can't fix anything in Nigeria.
That is the thing, sir. Nigeria.
Tell me your own uncle, anybody that's hearing me right now, tell me your uncle that is in position that is not enriching himself with that position. Mention his name. And let us go and search him out.
Oh, Pastor.
Yes. Whether it's private company, whether it's oil company, or manufacturing company, or ministry, or government, or church, or anywhere. Tell me any of your uncle, or your aunt, or your sister, or your brother that is in any position in Nigeria that is not enriching himself whether little or big, that position. Tell me. Tell us his name. I know how to search. We'll search him out. Put that name on your comment. Your uncle.
What happened recently? That
and tell me you don't have any uncle at all in any position at all. All of you that are listening right now, none of you has any uncle in any position in Nigeria. Some of you have.
Honestly,
some of us have.
I've not gained so much in that country. I left Nigeria a long time ago. I've not gained.
No, tell me your uncle that is in position that is not practicing it. No, come on.
I don't have any uncles anymore.
Let's tell ourselves the truth so that we can.
I don't have any uncle in Nigeria anymore. All my uncles are all gone.
You have brothers there. Ask them what they are doing with their position. Even the ones that are working in the factory, even the ones that are working in oil company. Ask them what they are doing. What touch them if you find out what they are doing. You're all playing games.
That's what one of my friends said the other day. That
don't forget that I'm practically part of your family, and I know your brothers and your. And I know they are part of Nigerian system too. So go there. I will mention them on the program. Don't push me.
All my life, I'm not ever. The only time I enjoyed Nigeria, the government money in Nigeria, was the time of Abrosali, when they gave us free books. That time in Edo State. Talking about Edo State, I still remember clearly because the time of Abrosali, I was in primary school. So they provide free books, pencils, pen, and everything. That is school utensils at that time. That was the only period that I enjoyed the government money in Nigeria.
So you do your best. The reason why I'm talking this way I'm talking is because I have handled 5 government contracts by myself in Nigeria.
It's true. I know he's telling the truth. That's what Bias is saying here.
But they were all based on corruption. And my pain today is that Nigeria is still being run on the same corruption that we used as the 80s. That's my pain. So that's why I'm able to stand and tell you we ain't going nowhere until we change our mind.
Yeah, you're right.
And the reason why I'm telling you this, and I don't practice this corruption anymore, and I don't support anybody who does it, is because I have changed my mind. So don't tell me it's not possible. I changed my own mind too.
All my people in Europe are sleeping this time. That's why we have few viewers now. We have the audience. Oh yeah, few people, because all my people in Nigeria and Europe, they are all sleeping now. It's midnight, so what is the time now in Europe? It should be what time? Like
it's about the same time in Nigeria.
Yes, like 12 o'clock in Europe now. 12 o'clock, yeah.
So we let them go. So we talk another time.
Yes, we talk next time. Thank you, guys. Some people.
So it's nice talking to you all. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you, Madam Nekwe.
Yeah, Mel.
You did a very good job,
Yes, thank you, sir.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Oh, guys. Pastor Tony, it was very interesting. Very interesting. Pastor Tony is always like that. He always said the bitter truth. You are right, Pius. You are very right. I think you and Pastor Tony are both in the same page in this case. I understand that. He was saying the bitter truth. Yes, it's the truth, honestly. We have to accept that. Otherwise, we won't move forward in that country. The corruption we are talking about, corruption exists in every fabric of Nigerian society.